The Leafs and the Nashville Predators down in the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, as the Leafs road trip continues.
The thing I think you like the most about Joseph Woll, 3-0 in his last 3 starts, and that's coming after a game in Vegas where he never lasted 15 minutes, gave up 3 goals and 7 shots. That out a couple of games, and then has come back with 3 straight wins.
They have a couple of home games against teams that are not in the postseason, as a break-in over the line for McMahon, and a good pad save by Saros. Nylander getting to a loose puck in the corner, too well covered and knocked down on the play. Tavares backs him up though and comes away with it. Got it back to the point, wrist shot coming, pad save, and a good one made there by Saros. Leafs are changing, so are the Predators, as it's shot by Spencer Stastny down into the Toronto zone. Loose puck comes in front with a shot. Blocker out, and a good save made there by Woll. Brought out by Michael Bunting, late of the Leafs and Penguins. And the Leafs will get a hold of it and clear it high to center. And a race for it. Out of the goal is Saros. He is collided with on a hit as the puck goes down into the Toronto end. O'Reilly trying to play it along the wall, but loses it. And Nyes punches it out at center ice. Took a high stick there, and there's going to be a penalty to Luke Evangelista for clipping Matthew Nyes, who is desperately trying to bleed. Enjoy winter to the fullest with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Visit your local Subaru dealer to book a test drive today. Leafs keep the puck in with Matthews on the far boards. Does a nice job of shielding it. Got it into the slot now. Tavares with a shot. He scores! Johnny Toronto is on a roll, and the Maple Leafs have a 1-0 lead, and the power play stays hot by getting the puck to the net.
This starts, Joe, off the face-off where Mitch Marner makes a great play to keep the puck in at the blue line. I think Nashville's looking at it to see if, in fact, he was able to keep it in.
Camp trying to get it along the boards. It comes back into the slot. A pass on the right wing and a wrist shot. Another shot from the point is stopped there by Saros off the stick of Benoit.
Matthews and Marner.
Oh, a shot right off the face-off. Marner scores! Or was it Nyes?
No, you're right. It was Marner.
Marner right off the face-off. Matthews won it cleanly, and Marner snapped it home. It's 2-0. Now, that was quick.
Now, sometimes, yeah, the takeaways are right off the face-off. I mean, this is the blink of an eye. The second most times an NHL hit.
Actually, I think last year they were shut out just about that many times, too. Cat scores from the blue line, but was it a high stick?
Ooh, I think this is okay.
Yeah, he ducks.
Scott Lawton.
Scott Lawton,
yeah.
The Oakville native, may have gotten his first.
Ooh, but now that other angle.
That angle doesn't look as good.
After review was determined that there's no goal on the play. The play was deflected with a high stick.
Played off the boards and down into the Toronto zone. A good hit there. Benoit taking his man down. Now the puck along back of the net. Actually, it was Tanev who took him down. Puck to the point. Shot blocked. Rebound. Pushed ahead, and the Leafs break 3-on-1. Tavares, the wheelman, right wing side. Tried to settle it over, and it was just out of the reach of Nylander. Domi couldn't get a pass from him, though. Sissons then with a shot from an angle. Joseph Woll's going to take that, and now Benoit is in a bit of a shoving session right in the goal crease. Joseph Woll's got himself a ringside seat.
Short-handed goal, and are down 6-4 to the Utah Hockey Club. We get a penalty here, I think. Appreciate Subaru not mentioning winner anymore.
Well, it was me. I just changed it. Here's a bouncing puck in front, and it was knocked away by Saros.
Mentioned that UC Saros has had a tough year.
Back of the goal. It'll come around. 4 seconds left, and that will do it. But a penalty will come here.
I think Nyes might be getting an interference penalty, and it's unfortunate. I mean, there's 2 seconds left.
Forsberg looking for Stamkos. He has it again. Doesn't shoot it this time. Gets it one more. And Woll came across nicely. Brought to center by Evangelista down into the corner and trying to get free of it. Tanev around back. And then centering pass. They score. Michael Bunting gets a centering pass and lifts it over the shoulder of Woll. And the former Leaf is on the board and cuts the margin in half, 2-1. Svechkov trying to long up, gets it up on the right wing side for Kiefer Bellows. He was knocked down. Tanev runs his man to the boards. Domi pushes it around to an open corner. Pinching defenseman in Shea. And now back at the net it'll go. And Jake McCabe has it. And one of the Predators, I think, is down in the net, although we can't see it on our screen. We'll send it deep into Nashville territory. Played around the boards by the goaltender. Blocked by Marner. In front for Matthews, shooting! And he snapped it high and wide on the short side. Nashville getting it out into neutral ice and down into the Leaf zone. And it's going to cover up by Wall, who wisely decides he'd better hang on to that. Now we get Brandon Carlo in a bit of a shoving match. So England down there? No, it's Forsberg.
Yeah.
Yep. Out of the net, Wall punches it around the boards. Nice deflection, gets it out for Marner. Marner across the line, stretching things out, trying to find an open man. Got it to Matthews, now in for McMahon. He hit the goal post. Bobby McMahon strikes the post on the far side as it comes down into the Toronto zone. And the Preds get it out at center with McCarron. Into the slot, trying to drive in. And the puck went off his stick, and now McCarron and Carlo shoving with one another. McCarron giving Carlo about 2 or 3 punches to the chest without reply. And apparently that's okay. Marner in a forecheck against Delgado, and it comes around on the boards, and out come the Nashville Predators to center. Evangelista is buckled to the boards on a big hit, and standing over him was the Leafs defender. George Armstrong, the coach. Here's a pass ahead. The Leafs in on goal. Trying to get Tavares the puck to Nylander that was knocked away. Played to center ice and in over the line. The Leafs now with Lorenz sending it around back at the net. Grabbed there by Delgado. Got it up on the wing. And the Predators will get it out at center. Bellows brings it in on the right side with a shot. He scores. Justin Bellows off the right wing. And I don't know if we get an angle here, but I think this is one maybe Joseph Wall would like to have back.
Bellows, by the way, 27 goals with the Toronto Marlies last year.
Brought in over the line now by Tavares. A pass into the corner for McMahon. Back to Nylander. A shot blockered away by Saros. And it'll be pushed by Evangelista to center. O'Reilly up on the right wing. Shot steered wide. Oh, what a save by Wall and a rebound. But he was the architect of his own demise there. He gave up a juicy rebound off an easy shot, but then came across and made a brilliant right pad save.
And both, I think, were off the right pad, right?
Lorenz, who can't find anybody. Now Tanev trying to send it in. Lawton and Kent. Now a centering pass. Oh, and Lorenz was there. Set up nicely by Lawton. Shea trying to keep it alive along the boards. Got it freed up. Back to the point. Shea again with a shot. Good save made there by Wall. And he tried to set up McCabe, but it was just a little bit out of his reach. Down the boards comes Tanev. Oh, he ran into a shoulder there. Stopped him in his tracks. Less than a minute to go in the period. And it's been all Predators as they have scored twice to tie the game and have an odd man rush here. In on goal. Stopped by Wall. To the line. They score. Forsberg jamming it in. And for the first time in the game, the Predators have taken the lead.
And Joe, again, it's a bad pinch that costs them.
Nashville territory. Comes around the boards. Cut off by Marner. Fresh off the bench. On the wing to Matthews. A shot. And that was caught by Saros. McCabe taken to the wall, but Tanev helps him out on the wing and lifted out at center. Bouncing puck. Batted in over the line. Bobby McMahon coming to the front of the net. Couldn't jam it underneath the pad of Saros. Good play by McMahon to take it to the hoop.
Yeah, that's a power forward move, isn't it?
Leafs trying to get a little pressure going here. Robertson was interfered with and knocked down by O'Reilly and no call. Puck on the boards for Domi. Set high in the air. And did it go off the stick, or is it going to be a penalty here for a delay of game? Down low into the corner. Trying to come out with it. Back to Marchessault, a deflection, stopped there by Wall, but he couldn't control it. Kept alive by Forsberg. Into the slot area for Blankenberg. A shot goes wide of the net. Now to Stamkos. Can't shoot it. Back to the slot area. Looking for Blankenship again with a shot. Stopped by Wall. There's a big rebound. And it's cleared back on the boards. Stamkos far half boards. Looking in front. Down low. Back of the net. Good paddle. Blocked there by Wall. Stamkos again. Back to the point. Near side Marchessault. Marchessault with a shot. Blockered away nicely by Wall. Back to the point. Kept alive at the blue line by Stastny. Into the slot area and a shot blocked by Wall. Another shot stopped by Wall. Morgan Riley for the Leafs got it up on the wing, and Brandon Carlo has launched it high to center. Off a glove. Grabbed off with Lawton. A centering pass to Riley. A shot. Blockered away by Saros. Pretty good backhand there by Lawton. Centering pass. Broken up. And carried to center ice by Nashville. Right wing side, Evangelista. Dropping it back, centering pass, they score! Evangelista makes it a 2-goal game.
And the Leafs are now in trouble here in the third. Down 2.
Down a pair. Nyes gets it down into the offensive zone and creates a problem down there with Matthews. And
high sticking penalty here.
Penalty from behind. Tavares, it goes around back to the net. Oh, a centering pass. That has stopped the rebound. Tavares can't get a shot away. Nylander in the slot. Off a stick. And it's going to be brought out at center ice slowly by Cole Smith. And brought in over the line now by Colton Sissons. He drives the net. Oh, and he knocked Wall off the angle, and the puck just lay there about 6 inches from the goal post. McMahon, Robertson barges in there, but the puck comes free, knocked away by the Leafs in front of the goal. Robertson has got a nice pass in there for McMahon, who shot it wide. The Predators have been in that department, and how bad they've been elsewhere in the statistical form, and a penalty is coming here to Toronto.
And anytime a guy drops his stick, there's a slashing penalty.
It'll come back outside the blue line. This group was on, and the Leafs tried to take advantage, had them hemmed down in their own end after the power play was over. Marchessault along the board. Centering pass, and a quick shot by Forsberg. Swallowed up by goaltender Joseph Wall. Stamkos on the left wing, behind the back pass, intercepted, and the Leafs have a break. Here's David Kemp. David Kemp closing in. Shot stopped by Saros. The Leafs get the rebound. Got it back to the point. Now traffic in front, a shot. That was stopped by Saros. And a timeout going to be called here by Craig Berube. Marner makes a little nifty move to get it into the corner to Nylander. Centered in front. Big save, Saros. There's a scramble. And the puck is covered up finally. Draw control by Nashville. They'll play it high to center ice. A foot race for it and an empty net now for Forsberg. And he scores. With just 3 seconds left and time is going to run out. UC Saros picks up the victory. And the Toronto Maple Leafs are unable to enjoy a 2-0 first period lead.